filmmaking began. 13 students, divided in 3 groups, were told to do 3 short films with given themes as part of their exam in just 72 hours. So, and not just that.
Buongiorno, benvenuti al Ca' Foscari Short Film Festival. 3 settimane fa sono cominciate le nostre lezioni del nostro Master di Fine Arts in Filmmaking. Ai 13 studenti divisi in 3 gruppi sono stati assegnati 3 diversi temi da trattare in 3 cortometraggi che sono parte del loro esame in 72 ore e non solo.
Part of their task was to add 2 given elements to their work. We are now presenting our students and their shorts.
Una parte della loro prova era di aggiungere 2 elementi prestabiliti. Adesso presentiamo i nostri studenti e i loro lavori.
At the end of each one, we ask you, directors of the international competition, to leave a comment and correct what is so.
Alla fine di ognuno di essi chiediamo a voi registi dell'International Competition di commentare, correggere e giudicare quello che avete visto.
This kind of examination has already been used by the Prague FAMU, and which we thank very much for the idea.
Questo tipo di prova è stata già molto usata presso la FAMUS di Praga, che ringraziamo molto per l'idea.
Okay, so the short film that we are showing you right now is called Primi Passi and was made by Arianna Correggi, Corinna Rombi, Virginia Ambrosio e Francesco Carra. And the given elements were a monologue of 30 seconds and it had to be shooted outdoors only.
Il primo, Primi Passi, è stato fatto da Arianna Correggi, Corina Rombi, Virginia Ambrosio e Francesca Carira. Comprende un monologo di 30 secondi ed è girato solo all'esterno.
Sorry for the interruption. Okay, so now we're calling on stage the directors. Now it's your turn to comment and evaluate, okay?
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Facundo. I would like to congratulate you. I think it's a really good film. I prefer not to ask what were you trying to tell. I'm going to give my opinion without knowing what your intention was. What I really like is the film works, in my opinion, in the first order because you have a really good character. The hero of your story, you played it? You did really good. It's really good. It's fascinating. I want to know, he's not a normal guy, and that's why I want to know what is going to happen with him. Second, I think the structure of the film is really good. It's a classical third act structure, what I really like. And it's the story of someone who he thinks he wants his plant, or the solution to his problems is his plant. But what I think is that what he actually has to do is leave his comfort zone and go outside. And looking for this plant, he learns to make contact with other people. Really well told, really interesting. With good rhythm, I find it really, really good. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. And yeah, he is the character. We were trying to do first steps, which is the main theme, the one that was assigned to us. So yeah, that is what the structure follows him going into the world. And so he does these first steps out his house. He never went out of it because he's attached to the plant and he just does that during the day, like having breakfast, lunch with the plant. So that's the idea.
Yeah, it works. I mean, there's a really well-known book. It's called The Hero's Journey, and it's an analysis from different mythologies around the world, and all work around the journey as a hero does, and the importance of this first step. So I find it really good that you should his feet doing this first step when he was leaving his world and entering this new world. I find it really good.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Hello. A very lovely, quirky film. When you're putting two shots together, always make sure the characters are on the same side of the frame. There were many edits in that film where a character jumped from the right to the left. It cuts the rhythm, it's very jarring. So just be careful of the technical when you edit, that you don't disconcert the eye. But it was a very interesting film. Who knew a plant could have so much significance?
That was the problem because of the time. So we had this idea, we want to follow the idea, and we chose that, but the problem then was the production, the post-production of the idea, and the techniques.
Pre-production is
The pre-production as well.
You cannot get away without pre-production. But just be careful when you cut.
Yeah,
Keeping the grammar of the film, okay?
Howdy. Good job. I really enjoyed the film a lot. I actually am interested, what are your influences?
Can you repeat, please?
Sorry. What are your influences? What are you trying to say with the film?
We're trying to say with the character that he's very scared of the world because he's lonely, so he doesn't know what to expect from the world. That's why the first thing he sees is flowers when he opens the doors. So he finds the courage, again, through nature, to go around and explore. That was the main goal.
No, you definitely feel that when watching the film, his sort of nervousness of getting out. I guess my only real suggestion is, it's obviously because you had 72 hours, just more kinds of coverage, often seeing the same wide shot over and over again. But just a question, have you heard of a movie called Being There? Have you heard of this one? It's Hal Ashby film. Yeah, it stars Pete Sells, and it's a movie about a guy who stays in a garden his entire life, and then at the age, in his middle age, goes out into the world for the first time. So I highly recommend it. It's really good, and it reminds me of your film. So
Thank you very
well
much.
done.
Thank you.
Sorry, one more thing. I liked that you had a hat. It gave you, it said you were the clown, it was your story, and it was a device to have fun. It was like, a red nose or Buster Keaton's hat. It was an identity that set you apart, so that was good.
Hey.
Hello.
I have written a couple of things down. I have good character casting. I have good wardrobe. I like that you guys chose colors. Good color integration. I have, the only problem I have good structure, good plot twist. I like that at the end. The only thing I would change is the opening image. The girl with the phone, and afterwards, for me, I would leave that. But then again, it's not my visual movie. Well written, well told, and actually, I didn't really have a problem with the character jumping in the frame because the quirkiness of everything worked together.
It wasn't so much the cuts in the frame.
Just the character.
The one lady was there.
I was coming into.
Yeah, it worked for me, but I realized
Thank you.
But good job, guys.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, we have to go on with the show, so thank you very much for listening.
Right now it's the time of Quest'anno te la perdono, and given elements where the mention and showing a book and a scene of aggression.
Il secondo lavoro è Questa non te la perdono. Bisognava menzionare, illustrare un libro e illustrare una scena di aggressione.
The directors are Damian Leng, Silvia Stefanini, Robin Andriolo e Marco Trianni. Now we call on stage our students. Please come. Now it's your turn.
We have to start. We just wanted to make our limitation to be protagonist of the idea. So the fact that we had to mention a book, we had to want to be the main thing. The idea was inspired all about the universe of Fahrenheit 451, and we wanted to represent the style, the universe, come si diceva? Well, we have to speak in English. The style of the movie, we wanted to retake the Blade Runner style, music, and this noir of the future. So, okay, shoot on us.
I'm impressed. You had 72 hours and it was a really good movie. I was nervous and I felt the angry you had. Yeah, well done. I think I want to work a little bit more on the editing. It's like, yeah, too long for me. And then you can cut a little bit more. And yeah, it's a really heavy in the end, and I loved it. I couldn't feel. Good story, good acting, really. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's a very good film. I'm happy that you did not turn it into a comedy, because I think that maybe happens too often. The thing that a little bit bothered me was the fact that story-wise, like he gave 20,000 euros instead of 30, and he starts running. For me, that's a bit odd.
What?
He gives 20,000 euros instead of the 30, but he gives 20,000.
Okay.
So I think it's not right that he then runs. So I think that's something you should keep in mind. And a little technical thing, when you use a Foley sound, never use the same sound twice, because you hear it, and that's just a little remark. But good job, well done.
Okay, and about dimension. You create wonderful dimension, I really like it, enjoy it. But about showing, sometimes the show less is to show more. And about the ending of the movie, I think the blood on the paper was too much, because I knew that he would be dead in a second. So I knew that he would be dead in the second when another guy just grabbed him. But it's the only thing that I discussed. Good job.
Thank you.
I just have a question. At the end, when he dies, he's at home, isn't it?
Yes.
But why?
Because lo scagnozzo, come si dice, Corinna? The bad guy lost him when he was following him. Just gave the phone call to know where he lives, and he get him at home. When he get
okay, so you get him at home. I thought they had to get him on the street.
He was waiting for him.
At home?
Yes.
Okay, I understand.
Because he lost him and just have a call to know where he lives.
Okay, thank you.
Congratulations. I like the film, and I think really 72 hours is really not that much time to do.
No, not at all.
How did you came up with the story? Whose idea was it?
The idea was we had to show a book, so we thought, and the theme was I will not forgive this. So we thought to make a story of crime, and to make a story of crime with books, we thought to make books instead of drugs or something that we could sell illegal. So we wanted to create this dimension of the books are drugs. So there is the drug dealer who say, hey, Shasha, and to make also the sound, assonanza, Corinna. Who wants? Well, mine.
Okay, good. And I think, as for me, when you're shooting at night, just pay a bit more attention for the lights, because sometimes we don't see the hero. You just
The machine that we shoot, it's a bad machine for low light, very bad machine. I know there is a lot of noise.
just like you can find something on the street, the lights.
Not as much as my camera needs,
See. Okay.
unfortunately.
Okay, congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, so now it's time of l'ultima volta che ti ho visto. The given elements were point of view shot, and it must contain at least one flashback.
Il terzo lavoro, l'ultima volta che ti ho visto, deve avere una soggettiva di almeno un minuto e deve contenere almeno un flashback.
The directors were Tommaso Giacomin, Ilaria Borsato, Michael Gardelli, Giulia Castagnetti e Angelo Girardello. Now we're calling the directors on stage.
It's just three of us.
Yeah, I would say that I enjoyed it a lot.
Thank you.
It was very funny, and I think that the POV and the flashbacks were great. And we did a phenomenal job, so thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I did the same thing. It was lovely, really funny. I wanted to see the tree. You had a tree hurt. Yeah, I wanted to see them. I don't know. Maybe it isn't some.
Like one disappeared?
Yeah, one disappeared or something.
Okay.
You know, I was always curious. Oh, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Something. and he gonna lose 1 point.
Yeah, well, the original story, we did put some animals in it, but we didn't want to stretch too much the idea of the video game.
Yeah.
So we stick to a sort of epic story of him trying to save sort of the princess, but she's not a princess in the end.
Yeah, it was really cool. Well done.
Thank you.
I just found it hilarious, and I really love that you came out with this form, like a computer game or something, because flashbacks sometimes are so boring, and when I heard flashback and monologue, I'm like, oh my gosh, what's I gonna do? And you made it just really cool movie, and I enjoyed that much that I was like, please don't stop, I want to follow this guy and see what will be next. Really, really cool.
Thank you.
And I think there is one good thing also, that you have subtext, because the first is that the guy is trying to get a girl, and the second one is, just you said, that the guy is fighting for the princess, and it's beautiful.
Yeah. Thank you.
So we don't have anything to say, we just thank you very much.
Bye.
We would also want to thank the Artistic High School students who made drawings inspired by some of the movies in the competition. And yeah.
There are only 2 of the 3 students, but I think we can use them. They have chosen some scenes from your movies. So maybe from Isidore.
Thanks a lot.